Hello everyone, this is Paula, and today I am going to do a flip through of the Teacup journal. This is a vintage cover from a vintage quilt, and I just think it's stunning. That's the front, and this is the back. My mom used to do the same thing. She would maybe take a sheet or whatever and do another color on parts of it. So this is pink sari silk. I thought was the best for the tie. This is a very old doily that I have. And I mean, it is old. It's not stained up or anything, but it's old. And this book is Teacups. Teacups is the theme, I guess, if you want to call it that. I put some blue and pink beads on here. And there's a little bit of glitter, if you can see it there on the front. So this book has, or this journal has, I lost my little piece of paper. I can tell you how many pages. It's going to have, it has 82. It's one signature, but it's a big book. It's 9 1/4 by 6 inches. And so, yeah, this is a fun book. I added, it was fun to make. I added some lace inside, and my little tablecloth is wanting to move around because I guess I didn't put it on here like it would like. Inside, on both the front and back cover, there is a kitchen tea towel that has embroidered images. This is the teapot with a little vase of flowers. And on the back, let me get back there, is the other half of it is cups and saucers and little flowers. Then I just, this is the hem that was on the teacup tea towel, and I just put it on the top, and then I added some lace trim around the other 3 sides. And right here is a teapot tag with the same trim on it. Some of my 1800s music sheet that you hear me talk about all the time. And a glittery butterfly. I added some glitz to some of these because it just was beautiful. And here is a stack of teacups and a little teaspoon. And I'm going to move over just a little, get you right in the center. Here we go. Now, I did use like 3 or 4 pages of cardstock because there were so many pretty images out there for teacups. And some little wild animals too, if you want to call this wild. It's burlap behind the little teacup. He's in too. The little bunny is in too. This is some avocado stained paper. And this pocket right here says, I love tea time, over and over and over again. I don't have the name. I think I'm not even going to try to guess. I'll have to look who this digital is, if anyone needs to know. Okay. But it's like a patchwork. Okay. More tea stain paper. A lot of writing space in this book. I did a very light pale pink on the back of the pages. This is a beautiful pocket, or carnations, I mean, right here. Look at these journaling cards. I know these 4 journaling cards are from my porch prints. And I added happiness and I added a butterfly to give it dimension. It had a butterfly under it, but it was so flat, I wanted to bring some dimension to it. And here we go. I get my fingers working. There is some tea stain paper, dictionary paper, different things in here, but it's really full of just fun. Here is the woodland teacup party. So I guess the animals have teacups in the forest too. So it's really cute paper. Here is another one. I incorporated a few of those things, but I made most of them. This is a decoupage tag that I made and had it in my hoarding area. And I added the word Tea Party on here with some florals behind it. And a teacup with some blue sari silk. Not sari silk. Seam binding. Okay. And on we go. Here's some more patchwork paper. Dictionary paper. And it actually says tea on this dictionary page. Here is a pocket I made, and I put some lace behind it. And this is a teacup I glued on. Put the word sweet, added some lace on a tea-stained tag. Right here is the lace. Okay. Now, I did a video on how to make these. It was called Blast from the Past. So if you want to see how to make this teacup fold apart, you can go there. I stamped some little teacups on fabric and paper. And I just love this lavender one. Behind the lavender one is some flower lace. And when you see the video, you'll see that. And here's one of the insides. Music sheet, 2 teacups, and a pink doily. Here is the front of this one. I don't know if you can tell, but that is dimensional. See, the flowers are 3D. I did them that way because I just thought it was so pretty and would look fun. Oh, wait a minute. And here is how the other part looks on the inside. So those are your journaling pages. And you'll go and see it and you'll remember. I'll explain where you saw that class or that tutorial again. Music sheets. Here's another journaling card for my porch prints. I did them all the same. Here's a reef with some of the little critters. Here's a really cute teacup. Now, this came from a cardstock that's in the center of the book, but it was in the middle of the page, and I wanted it to be noticed. So I cut it out and made a big pocket with a big tag. This is a tag I collaged. And then I just added the teacup, but first, let's have tea. Seam binding. It's a lot of pretty pages in here. This is I Love Tea Time again, and on this pocket. There's a little tea bag. You're my cup of tea. I thought that was really cute. Floral pocket, little teacup. Okay, and on we go. This is some old, I think we used to call it raffia, and it has flowers on it, and it was yellowed and old, and I just added some lace at the top and the bottom, made it a side tuck. This is one of the first things I ever decoupaged, and I added a little dimensional butterfly there. I've never used it, but this book was really exactly what I needed it for. And here's a little teacup here. Inside is a little journaling card. Okay, tea stain paper, or avocado stain paper. And let me get my fingers here. I tried not to over embellish it, but it still is a big book. Okay, here is an envelope I made out of book pages. And I made these flowers. There's a tutorial on how to make those. And inside is a little journaling card. And on we go. Music sheet. Okay, here's some more of the carnations. And another tag, and I just added some lace right here like a table. Put a teapot that's on dimensionals, and this, I mean a teacup, and this is a teapot that's flat. A little button. So you can see there's some dimension. It really does make a difference when you have that dimension on how the overall look is. There is the teapot in the center. All you need, my love, is a cup of tea. Okay. Here is a pocket I decorated with a couple embellishments and another journaling card that says blessings from the Porch Prince. My Porch Prince, I mean. This is such a pretty book. Here is a pocket that I made a long time ago. And I just took an index card and made it, you know, did journaling on it. Here I used burlap and a label and just did my own thing. This is a Frankenstitch card. Our tag, and it's the last one I had, and that's why it was being hoarded. And you can see all the stitches where I stitched it together. And I just added a decal on there. Another journaling card in the bag. Here is a tea box or tea container that holds your tea, and a fourth journaling card with a butterfly that says dreams from My Porch Prince. Okay. I'll be sure and have him link the paper if you're interested. Okay, here's an envelope, and I just decorated it up with a tea container and flower and butterfly. Just a little bit of everything, and it has a journaling card inside. Here's another one that I decorated with burlap in the back. And I did this little card so long ago, and I was saving it because I wanted to eventually do a teapot and teacup journal, and finally I could use it. It was in my hoarding stuff also. Here's another envelope that has a teacup and a container of tea. I just put a little pin with some lace. Just a bunch of different pages. Dictionary page. This is one of the journaling papers that I make out of digital sometimes. And Gail was the first one I saw to do it. And then in here, you can put whatever you want down inside, and the rest of it's for journaling. You put it on the edge of your page and you fold it out. This is an index pocket. I made these a while back, and there is a video. This says kindness. We need a lot of kindness in this world right now. And blissful in the back. And it actually hinges out. And I did 2 little file cards. I thought those were perfect for this. I did some dimensional butterflies since there's room in the pocket, right? Okay. Come on, come on. Let's get this thing going. Here's tea stain paper, digitals. Here's another pocket. I put burlap behind it and a label and a little teacup and some blue seam binding. I color all my seam bindings, so just so you'll know that. This is a coin pocket. And I just put a flower and a butterfly, some lace on top, and just put it in like it's a pocket. And glued on the front a heart from the digital. This is a pocket that I made a long time ago out of cards. I may revisit that because I've had people ask me. This is another container. These have been made for a while, and I've been hoarding them. This is some old Tim Holtz paper that I had, and I just sat down one day and said, I'm going to do something with this. And I ended up with like 4 or 5 of them. And here is the back, and I took a guest check. And look at this little buddy in his teacup. He don't quite fit. I thought he was adorable. So, this journal is beautiful. And I don't know, you may not agree with me, but it is stunning in my opinion. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as part of my peeps. And if you're new to my channel, thank you. I appreciate it so much. I not only have this channel, but I also have a Stamping Up Like Crazy channel. I hope you'll go check it out. It's where I make cards, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So you can purchase stuff from there too. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. There may be some time that I will be missing a little bit. My brother's still in the hospital, so I'm just doing things to keep my mind busy. And he's in ICU, and every day is a new day. And we've seen just a teeny tiny bit of improvement, but we'll take it. And I just know I'm going to see him again real soon. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to spend a lot of time tea staining. I haven't done a major tea stain in a while, and that is my plans for this week. So you guys be good. See you next time. Bye now.